What if the secret to living past 100 isn't what you think? Meet the Japanese concept of Ikigai, your reason for being. In Japan, there's literally no word for retirement as we know it. People keep doing what they love until their health won't allow it. And it's working. Okinawa has the most centenarians in the world. These Blue Zone residents live longer, get sick less, and stay mentally sharp. But here's the twist. It's not just about diet. Sure, they follow hara hachibu, eating until 80% full. They eat from smaller plates and consume way fewer calories than Americans. But the real magic? Community and purpose. They form moai, tight-knit groups that support each other for life. Whether it's financial help or emotional support, no one faces life alone. Combined with daily movement, not intense exercise, just gardening and walking. The formula is simple. Find your purpose. Build strong relationships, move daily, and don't overeat. Your Ikigai isn't just what gets you up in the morning. It might be what keeps you alive for decades longer than expected. So ask yourself, what's your reason for being? What if I told you we might be the last generation to die of old age? Scientists believe we're approaching aging's escape velocity, the point where we add more than 1 year to life expectancy every year we live. Think of death as a rabbit running ahead of you. Right now, that rabbit moves faster than we can catch up. But when our anti-aging technology advances fast enough, we'll never catch the rabbit, achieving biological immortality. While we wait for that breakthrough, here's what science says about living longer today. Keep your brain active with new challenges. Mental exercise is just as important as physical exercise. Manage stress wisely. Chronic stress literally ages your cells, but small amounts of stress actually help you live longer. Stop sitting so much. Sedentary behavior accelerates aging at the cellular level. Prioritize sleep. It produces melatonin, nature's anti-aging hormone that peaks before age 30. Maintain a positive attitude. Studies show optimistic people with good emotional control live the longest. The secret isn't just good genes, it's how you live your life. A 100-year-old woman in Japan's longest-living village sang it best: keep moving, enjoy each season, and stay connected with friends. The fountain of youth isn't a place, it's a lifestyle. Start today because every habit you build now could add years to your life. What if the secret to living longer isn't in your genes, but in your reason for getting up each morning? This is the core of logotherapy, a revolutionary therapy that asks one simple question. Why don't you commit suicide? Sounds harsh, but it forces you to find your reasons to live. Unlike traditional therapy that digs into your past, logotherapy looks forward. It's about discovering your life's purpose, your Ikigai. The Japanese developed something similar called morita therapy. Instead of fighting your negative emotions, you accept them and focus on meaningful action. Both approaches teach the same truth. We don't create meaning, we discover it. And here's the kicker: having a strong sense of purpose literally keeps you alive longer. Studies show people with purpose have better health and greater resilience. Your Ikigai isn't just feel-good philosophy, it's survival medicine. The process is simple. Feel empty, discover your purpose, accept it, then let that passion drive you forward. Don't wait for the perfect moment or the right circumstances. Your purpose is waiting to be discovered right now. The question isn't whether you have a purpose, it's whether you're brave enough to find it. Start asking yourself, what would make me jump out of bed every morning? That's your Ikigai calling. What if I told you that losing track of time is actually the secret to finding your life's purpose? This magical state is called flow. When you're so absorbed in an activity that everything else disappears. Think about it. When you're cooking, reading, or doing something you love, hours pass like minutes. But when you hate a task, every second feels like torture. Here's the science. Flow happens when you have a clear goal, immediate feedback, and the perfect balance of challenge and skill. Too easy? You'll get bored. Too hard? You'll get anxious. But just right? You enter the flow zone. The Japanese have mastered this concept. Their artisans, called takumi, spend decades perfecting single skills. They understand that excellence isn't an act, it's a habit of flowing with your purpose. Want to find your flow? Focus on one task at a time. Multitasking destroys flow and drops your productivity by 60%. Create a distraction-free environment. Turn off notifications. Set clear objectives. Even mundane tasks can become flow experiences. It's called microflow. The happiest people aren't those who achieve the most. They're the ones who spend more time in flow. Your Ikigai, your reason for being, lies hidden in the activities that make you lose track of time. So ask yourself, what makes you flow? That's where you'll find your purpose. What if the secret to living past 110 isn't what you think it is? Scientists studied super centenarians, people who live beyond 110 years old. There are only 300 to 450 of these incredible humans worldwide, and their secrets might surprise you. First, keep it simple. Eat well, sleep well, and learn to relax. Second, stay purposeful. Many never truly retire from what they love. Artists continue creating into their 100s, saying their best work comes with age. Third, never stop learning. Your mind needs constant challenges to thrive. Fourth, build community. The longest living people maintain strong social connections. Japan leads the world in longevity, and it's not just their diet. It's their concept of Ikigai, having a reason to wake up every morning. Whether you're 20 or 80, you need something that drives you forward. The super centenarians don't have superpowers. They just found their purpose and refused to let age stop them. One painter sold her first artwork at 89 and kept going. An architect reminds us that some projects take 7 years. Patience pays off. The real secret? Keep your mind and body busy with something meaningful. Find your Ikigai, stay curious, and maybe you'll join the 110 Plus Club. What's your reason for getting up tomorrow? What if I told you there's a village where turning 100 is just the beginning? In Ogimi, Japan, known as the Village of Longevity, researchers discovered the secrets of the world's longest living people. These centenarians aren't just surviving, they're thriving with energy and purpose well into their hundreds. So what's their secret? It's not just diet or genetics. First, they never worry. Stress is the enemy of longevity, so they focus on staying present and keeping their hearts young. Second, they cultivate daily habits. Every morning starts with purpose, tending gardens, exercising, and connecting with ancestors. Third, community is everything. They nurture friendships daily through neighborhood groups called moai that function like extended family. Fourth, they live unhurried lives. No rushing, no overwhelming schedules, just calm, deliberate living. Fifth, relentless optimism. They laugh daily, celebrate small victories, and approach each day with gratitude. But here's the real key. They all have Ikigai, a reason for being that gets them up each morning. Whether it's tending vegetables, making crafts, or helping neighbors, they stay busy with meaningful activities. The result? A community where being 80 means you're still a child, and 100 is just another milestone. Maybe longevity isn't about adding years to your life, but adding life to your years. Ever wonder why Japanese people live the longest in the world? Japan has the highest life expectancy globally, 85 years for men and 87 for women. But here's the kicker. Okinawa beats even Japan's impressive average. Their secret? It's called the Ikigai diet. First rule, eat the rainbow. Okinawans consume 206 different foods regularly. They eat 5 servings of fruits and vegetables daily. That's 7 different types each day. Second secret, hara hachi bu, the 80% rule. Stop eating when you're 80% full, not completely stuffed. This ancient practice cuts calories naturally without starving yourself. Okinawans eat 1,785 calories daily compared to 2,068 in the rest of Japan. They consume 1/3 less sugar and half the salt of other Japanese. They're antioxidant powerhouses, green tea, tofu, sweet potatoes, and bitter melon. Plus they drink sanpin cha, jasmine tea that lowers cholesterol. The magic citrus? Shikuwasa fruit with 40 times more antioxidants than oranges. Science proves calorie restriction reduces aging proteins and extends lifespan. Want to live longer? Eat more variety, practice the 80% rule, and load up on antioxidants. Your future 100-year-old self will thank you. Your metabolism crashes by 90% after just 30 minutes of sitting. But here's what centenarians do differently. Studies from the Blue Zones reveal that the longest living people don't exercise the most. They move the most. In Okinawa's Village of Longevity, 90-year-olds aren't hitting the gym. Instead, they're constantly in motion, gardening, walking, staying active throughout their daily routines. But if you're stuck in a city, Eastern practices offer the perfect solution. Yoga, Tai Chi, and Qigong have been promoting health and longevity for centuries. These gentle exercises unite body and mind, creating harmony and strength. Take Radio Taiso, Japan's morning warm-up, that 30% of the population does daily. It's simple movements like raising your arms overhead, something most of us rarely do anymore. Think about it. We're constantly hunched over computers and phones. Our ancestors raised their arms constantly while gathering from trees. Tai Chi slows osteoporosis and Parkinson's disease while improving circulation and flexibility. Qigong reduces blood pressure, increases bone density, and improves cardiac function. The secret isn't intense workouts, it's consistent, gentle movement combined with mindful breathing. Just getting up for 5 minutes every 30 minutes gets your metabolism flowing again. These practices don't just keep you fit, they literally extend your life. Start small, move often, breathe deeply. Your future self will thank you. What if getting knocked down could actually make you stronger than before? The Japanese have a saying, fall 7 times, rise 8. But true resilience goes beyond just bouncing back. Real resilience means staying focused on what matters, not what's urgent. Ancient Stoics and Buddhists discovered the secret. Control what you can, accept what you can't. They practiced negative visualization, imagining the worst to prepare mentally without worrying. The Japanese concept of wabi-sabi teaches us to find beauty in imperfection and impermanence. Everything you love will eventually disappear. But this shouldn't make you sad. It should make you appreciate the present moment even more. But here's the game changer, becoming anti-fragile, actually getting stronger from setbacks. Step 1. Create redundancies. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Multiple income streams, diverse friendships. Step 2. Bet conservatively in some areas, take small calculated risks in others. Step 3. Eliminate what makes you fragile. Cut toxic people, bad habits, and energy drains. When you have a clear sense of your life's purpose, your Ikigai, each moment becomes full of possibilities. The goal isn't to avoid life's hits, but to use them as fuel for growth. True strength comes from embracing imperfection and uncertainty as opportunities. What if the secret to a meaningful life was hiding in plain sight? Meet Ikigai, the Japanese concept that's transforming how we think about purpose. It's not just about finding your passion, it's about discovering what makes you jump out of bed every morning. The people of Okinawa, Japan live by this principle, and they're some of the longest living people on Earth. Here's what they taught us. First, stay active even after retirement. Purpose doesn't have an expiration date. Second, slow down. Being constantly rushed kills your quality of life. Third, eat only until you're 80% full. Your body will thank you later. Fourth, surround yourself with good friends. They're literally medicine for your soul. Fifth, move your body daily. Exercise releases happiness hormones. Sixth, smile more. It's contagious and attracts good people. Seventh, reconnect with nature regularly to recharge. Eighth, practice gratitude daily. It multiplies your happiness. Ninth, live in the present moment. Stop dwelling on past regrets or future fears. Finally, follow your Ikigai, that unique passion that drives you to share your best self. Your Ikigai isn't something you find once and forget. It's something you nurture every single day. What's keeping you busy doing what you love? That's your Ikigai calling.